Hi, this is Di, the bass playing mom, and today we're going to talk about what's going on with Rick Beato and copyright. So 6 days ago, Rick Beato posted a video titled, I got my first copyright strike. And I'm not sure if you know who Rick Beato is. I have brought him up in previous videos. He is a music producer who started out as a bass player. He's worked with a lot of famous artists. And I was fortunate enough to meet him at NAMM, not on purpose. Caleb and I were walking down what's basically an alley, and he was walking with the famous guitar player. And we stopped and we got a picture. Rick Beato is also a YouTuber. He makes videos about music. He got famous because his son had perfect pitch, and he made a video about that, and he took off from there on YouTube. And he does a series called What Makes This Song Great, where he takes a song and will break it down into parts, will go into every detail, explain to you the drum part, the bass part, the guitar part, the synth part, and what put together to make this great song. He's on video number 99. 99 great songs that he has reviewed. And he usually has to revenue share because in the early days of YouTube, if you put up a video and it had someone else's content in it, it didn't matter what the purpose was. The law in the United States is if you use someone else's content and you're reviewing it, that's fair use. And so you can use their content on your YouTube channel. However, YouTube doesn't comply with the law. They go over and beyond the law. They used to just take your video down and then cancel your whole channel. They've gotten a little less aggressive with it because now they have content ID. They go in, they identify who the performer is, who owns the copyright, and then you revenue share, which means they get most of the money that you would make off of the video. I don't make a lot off my videos. So like 97 of Rick's videos were just revenue shared. Well, except Tool. Tool didn't even revenue share. They let him keep the revenue. But most of his videos were revenue shared, and that was working great because he could still review them and make money off his other videos, plus he has merch and all of that. He recently did one on reviewing a song by The Cars for What Makes This Song Great, and the people owning the copyright for the Cars songs, they really put their foot down. They didn't just revenue share, they blocked his video so no one else could see it, and they gave him a copyright strike. A copyright strike means you have violated the terms of use of YouTube, and if you get 3 copyright strikes, your channel gets taken down. Well, he also had a video of a song, I believe by Paul Simon, and that got a strike too. So he was already at 2 copyright strikes. So he was at risk of having his whole channel taken down. Rick had that video come out where he was mad, and it basically resolved his issue. I'll tell you how. He did not protest the copyright strike to YouTube. He did not claim fair use. He went on to Twitter, and being a famous person on Twitter does have its advantages. So he posted that video to Twitter. He actually tagged Rick Ocase's estate, their record label, everybody he could to get their attention. And then his friends on Twitter also went in and tagged all of the appropriate people and tagged YouTube about it. So he made this video, How I Fixed My Copyright Strike Takedown. So he got his videos posted back up again and got the copyright strike taken care of, but not the way you or I would have to do it. He did it the way that famous people can, by attracting a lot of attention on Twitter. My question is that fair to smaller channels? Like my channel, I do not do bass covers. I stopped posting concerts. I don't do any song reviews. I would love to do those things, but I am so afraid of that copyright strike and getting my channel taken down that I hesitate, because I know I probably cannot draw enough attention on Twitter to make everything okay. So that's my question for you. I'm coming to you today because I want you to resolve this dilemma for me. You know, knowing that he's been able to revenue share and keep his videos up under fair use, would it be right for me to start to use some copywritten material to talk to you about songs that we love, or movies we love, or basses we love, that playing those sound bites that might cause me to need to revenue share? I don't mind revenue sharing. I just don't want my video taken down. And risk those copyright strikes. I don't have those connections on Twitter. So those are 2 questions. 1, do you think it's fair that he's able to resolve his copyright issues using Twitter alone and not using the normal channels that YouTube that YouTube pays attention to him because he's a big creator, and that smaller creators are really struggling with fair use? And 2, do you think that I should start using some copywritten material? There are some songs I'd like to go over. There was one a couple Sundays ago where our band director asked me to play a certain bass line, and I'd love to teach that bass line to y'all. So let me know what you think down here. This is really a feedback video where I want you to tell me, do you think it's fair for Rick to work things out that way? And do you think it is a good idea for me to start to use some copywritten material? Don't forget about the Amazon links down below. It really helps me out if before you do your shopping, you click through one of those links, and there's some really good stuff down there. Don't forget to watch my video about my trip to NAMM in 2020 and see when we ran into Rick. It was really fun. So make sure you check that out. And then there's a video down here I'd love you to watch. YouTube picked it out just for you.